For a while now, Kizer has been one of my favorite brands. Though one might argue, much like Civivi, they just have too many releases. Fortunately, they've been on kind of a hot streak, and I've been a fan of the majority of what they've been putting out. Earlier this month, they dropped this little number, a titanium micarta slip joint. Meet the Kizer Trestle, a modernized slip joint that's rewriting the rules. With the rise of slip joints recently, there's been much competition in this field. How does a Trestle stack up? Is it worth your time and money? Let's find out. I've been on a pretty big slip joint kick recently. I've tried everything from your classic case to even more modern slip joints like this Boker and this Kershaw. Now with these premium slip joints on the scene like GEC and Jack Wolf knives, I've been wanting an upgrade with higher end materials. So when I saw the Trestle be announced, I was absolutely thrilled and snagged it day one. Coming in with titanium bolsters, micarta handle scales, and a 14C28N blade, it seemed like the perfect jump up from some of these more standard slip joints. Now, not only does this come with stellar materials, it's also from famed designer Azo, who happens to have designed one of my favorite folders and the Kizer Drop Bear. So far, this knife checks off so many boxes for me. Now, having it in hand, does it live up to the hype? This is a pretty simple knife, just a simple slip joint with a back spring. I don't want to bore you with all the specs, so I'll just flash them on the screen here. In my opinion, the thing I look for the most in a slip joint is the pull. I'm by no means an expert, and I don't know how to really rate the pull, but I can tell you that the snap of both the half stop and when fully deployed are insanely satisfying and sharp. At this half stop, which is further than the typical 90 degrees, it is such a sweet sounding ting. The spring is very solid and the overall snap is pretty nice when compared to my other slip joints. For example, one of my other favorites is the Kizer Pinch, and when we open the blade, it is a relatively quiet snap, and it really doesn't take much force at all to close the blade. When we compare it to this, we have a much louder thunk, and it takes so much more pressure to disengage the spring. Going back to the half stop here for a second, the Trestle's half stop is further than the typical 90 degrees, and they say this is for wider finger clearance and for a safer closing. When we compare it to the half stop on the Kershaw Federalist, we can see the difference here. I personally think this is a nice addition, as should the spring disengage, this gives your fingers a little bit more room before the blade chomps down on them. Now, everyone loves a case, so how does this compare to Grandpa's favorite? Classics like the Sodbuster Jr. carry heritage and nostalgia, and they're beloved for a reason. But nostalgia always doesn't mean practicality. The Trestle offers improved ergonomics and materials. Titanium is lighter yet tougher than traditional nickel, silver, or brass. Micarta resists wear and grip loss, and 14C28N maintains a razor edge longer than your typical carbon steels. However, this does come with a trade-off, as a Trestle is more than double the cost of this Sodbuster Jr. If this knife lacked the Kizer billboarding on the blade here, I could have easily mistaken this knife for one that is more than double the price. Coming in with titanium bolsters, micarta inlays, and a 14C28N steel, this is coming in right around the $80 mark. Do I think it's worth it? It depends. If you're a fan of classier knives, I think absolutely sure. In my opinion, this knocks out a GEC or a Jack Wolf's knife just for the price alone. However, if you're a slip joint fan that just wants a workhorse, I think you could find options well under this price point to serve you, like the Case Sodbuster Jr. Overall, I'm personally extremely happy with it. It matches an aesthetic I've been looking for, and titanium and micarta together always make me happy. Though I wish this did come with a leather slip like the ones that's included with the more premium offerings of this model, I'm still very pleased with it. I think the Trestle just balances substance and style so well. Its titanium and micarta frame give it a premium feel, and the back spring engagement is solid yet smooth, and its wider handle ensures confidence without bulk. Overall, I think this is another absolute home run by Kizer. In short, the Kizer Trestle is the best modern slip joint out there because it merges heritage form with modern function. It outclasses other modern makers like Pena and Jack Wolf with premium materials and refined ergonomics, and it outperforms classics like the Sodbuster with better weight, steel, and grip. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you team modern upgrade like the Trestle, or do you ride for classic charm of a Sodbuster? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and ring the bell for more knife breakdowns. I'll catch you in the next one.